Hello everyone, it's Cookie Lou in Arizona. I'm coming to you today with a little update on my No More Bullshit challenge. We're winding this down to a close. I think this is the end of this, and the beginning of my third week, and I am getting ready to leave for Florida, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be making another video before I have to leave on Tuesday. But I just wanted to include some photographs on some of the shopping hauls that I've been getting some good buys on. This is some delicious fruit that I got at the dollar store. 2-pound bags of pears, Bosc Brown, a nice green juicy green pear, and some apples. 2-pound bags of each. They were $1 a piece. So I'm going to suggest that if you have a dollar store in your area that sells produce, check them out for some fine fruits and veggies. This is a 1 cup of cantaloupe that I had for breakfast, and I had a few tablespoons of low-fat cottage cheese with pineapple. And that pear is something that I snacked on about an hour after I finished this breakfast meal. Another favorite of mine is butternut squash. I love squash. It's a very healthy vegetable for you. I suggest that you all try some squash. Spaghetti squash is great. This butternut squash was very good. I just roasted it in the oven with a little bit of Smart Balanced margarine. And I put some nutmeg, salt, pepper, and some cinnamon with a little sprinkle of brown sugar. And I cooked it up, and it was delish. This is the famous vegetable soup that I keep telling everybody about. I make it fresh. I use bouillon cubes, arrowhead spring water, any vegetable that I have, onions, carrots. I have some bok choy in this, and sometimes I'll put spinach or green beans or anything that I have. This is the same soup, and I just added a half a cup. It's a kind of like a half a crock pot was left over, and I decided to throw a little bit of pasta in that, so I did cook up about a half a cup of pasta just to kind of add it for a variety. I don't do that much. I try to stay away from pasta, but it was a good change. And also occasionally I am allowed to have some celery. Being on Coumadin blood thinners, I'm not allowed to have certain vegetables. Celery is one of them because it has a lot of vitamin K in it. And also another good buy at the dollar store is peanut butter. I got a nice sized jar for $1, and I'll use a little peanut butter on my celery for a snack. Also, you guys know that I don't drink out of plastic bottles if possible, so I have saved all my Isopure bottles, and I do use that to put my Arrowhead spring water in. I'll fill up 6 to 8 bottles of water, and then I'll keep it in the fridge, and I grab a bottle whenever I need water. It's a good way of keeping track of how many ounces I'm taking each day. Each one of these Isopure bottles will contain a good 20 ounces of water. So 4 of these bottles by the end of the day is easy for me to get down, and it'll give me a good 80 ounces of water, which is more than sufficient. I also try very hard to remember to take my vitamins. I take my gummy bears, multi, and I take a vitamin D, and I take some calcium, and I also take my liquid B12, which is very important. It's very important to have some B12, especially when you get older. And also I had another mama bird, another dove, that laid some eggs in the carport, and she had 2 little chicks, and here they are, the cutest little things. I noticed that the doves, whenever they're nesting, they usually have 2 chicks, 2 fertilized eggs that produce, birds. And here they are, sweet little birds. The mama left them this day. This was the day when she left the nest and didn't come back, and they were flying from that nest to the roof of my car, which is parked right under there, and then they'd fly back up to the nest again. And then by the end of the afternoon, they flew away. They went on their own into the wild blue yonder. As soon as they know Mama's not coming back with any food or water, and they get to be that size, they do fly away. Well, that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my little montage. Have a great day.